everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Brown Reviews. And today, we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Cybertron Trilogy, Covert Agent Ravage, and Decepticons Forever Ravage. Yeah, I recently got this set and I'm so excited to review this set for you guys. So, let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for these two figures. So let's get it on, man, let's go! But before we take a look at the figures themselves, it's always nice to take a quick look at the packaging. And look at the packaging. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Yeah, Transformers Cybertron Trilogy right there. Covert Agent Ravage, Decepticons Forever Ravage, and yeah, you can see the backdrop is more or less the spaceship that Covert Agent Ravage was riding in, and it's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I like this. I really like this backdrop. That's pretty cool. You can see the Predacon logo right there, and that is awesome. You got the Transformers logo right here, Generations, Tigertron, Hasbro, and the Predacon symbol right there. You got Covert Agent Ravage on the side, right there, and then you have your long bio. And as you can see, let's read this one. After the Great War, Ravage was one of the Decepticons granted amnesty and reformatted into a Predacon. As Covert Agent Ravage, he is secretly dispatched to Earth by the Predacons Council during the Beast Wars. He is tasked with terminating the rogue Predacon called Megatron with extreme prejudice, but after the Golden Disc reveals a secret message from his long-dead Decepticon leader, he realizes where his allegiance lies. Decepticons forever! There we go. And yeah, it's not really an obligatory product shot, it's just basically like a CGI shot right here with Ravage in his cassette mode transforming into his robot mode, and that is pretty cool. And right on top here it says Covert Agent Ravage, Decepticons Forever Ravage, Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, inspired by Beast Wars. And yeah, there you go. That includes 2 figures, 4 accessories and instructions, and yeah, so there you go. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the packaging itself. And here we have both Ravages fully transformed into their ult modes. Yeah, now the main event, which is Covert Agent Ravage, he transforms into a more of like a beast, like a jaguar beast thing, which is pretty cool. I like how he still transforms into a beast. Even though he never transformed into a beast in Beast Wars, he only transforms into his cassette mode. But yeah, and you also get a G1 cassette. Yeah, a G1 Ravage. Oh wait, I forgot to turn on the light here. So, and there we go. There's the light. That's much better. So yeah, you also get a G1 cassette. So you get the best of both worlds. That's pretty cool. So the first figure I will take a look at during this review, I will take a look at the G1 cassette. So I will put this off to the side, and we will take a look at that a little bit later. So there you have the G1 cassette Ravage, and that is amazing. Wow, I can't believe this set actually gives you a G1 toy, and I never held this mold before. This is my first time holding this mold, and it's a cool cassette mode. I really do like it. I really do like it. Yeah, the little Decepticon symbol right there. Got some nice details right here. And the Japan right there. MC60 Arrow A. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but anyway. And visible everything syndrome. Well, it's a G1 toy, so duh, of course everything's gonna be visible. You can see his head right there. You can see his tail right there. Yeah, everything's gonna be visible. His legs right there. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is diecast. I'm not sure if these silver chrome bits are diecast. They do feel metal. Yeah, they do feel like they're made of metal, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. But if you know if these are made of diecast, do let me know in the comments. Do let me know, please, because I'm not so sure. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty cool cassette mode. So just for a size comparison, here is the G1 cassette Ravage with the Netflix Ravage, and as you can see, all the decals from this G1 cassette are on this Ravage, and as you can see, the Netflix version is smaller, way smaller than the G1 cassette. So that already tells you that You cannot fit this G1 cassette into Netflix Soundwave. No, it's too big. You see, yeah, it's too big. No, you cannot do it. No, it's impossible. No, no. But there you go. You cannot fit him. No, it's impossible. Anyway, so, and also if you want to be funny about it, you can see these two holes right here. If you want to be funny about it, he does come with this, these sewer weapon thingies, so if you really want to be funny about it, you could store the accessories onto cassette like that. I guess it's a thing. It's a thing you can do. But anyway, so without further ado, let's transform this Ravage into his robots mode, I guess. Well, beast mode, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna flip out the tail, bring out his head, and bring down his legs, and we're almost done. Bring down his legs, and we're pretty much there. Just need to situate the legs a little bit, bring down the feet a little bit more, then bring down the feet a bit more like that. There we go, and then bring this forward like that, so make sure he can stand properly, like so. Okay, alrighty, so there we go. Whoops, hold on, there we go. That's a quick, easy transformation. Well, it's a G1 toy, duh, of course it's easy. So there you go, there you have Ravage fully transformed into his Jaguar Panther Beast mode thing, and he's very skinny. He's very skinny, and to add the finishing touch, you need to plug in these weapons right here, and these will just plug in to the sides of his hips, or not. I guess they're hips, I don't know. To the sides of his butt, I guess. So, but there you go. But he doesn't have much of articulation, you know, head movement right here, and you know, the leg joints right here. You saw during the transformation, you know, the tail can flip up and down, like so. Not that much of a transformation, because the transformation is ridiculously simple. And there you go, he can stand. I thought you know, since he's so skinny, he's usually very hard to stand, but hey, it can actually stand, no problem, no issue right there. So yeah, so now for a size comparison, and here we have the G1 Cassette Ravage compared with the Netflix Ravage, and again the G1 see, I told you, the G1 Cassette Ravage cannot stand very well. He always falls. I don't know why. Come on, man. You were standing there. But anyway. And as you can see, the G1 Cassette Ravage is definitely way bigger than the Netflix Ravage. But by no means, well, it's not better than this figure. Second time he's falling. Why? Anyway. I still think that this Ravage is definitely better than the G1 version of Ravage, because definitely looks better. I mean, in my opinion anyway, it looks better and, you know, works better, so yeah, in my opinion anyway. But but this one is still okay. He's still fine, he's still decent, so not a great figure, but still a decent, fun figure. So anyway, so that is pretty much it for this G1 Cassette Ravage. So let's move on to the main event right here. Oh wait, I forgot one more comparison. So let me bring in one more comparison before we move on. Okay, so chop. And speaking of which, here we have the G1 Cassette Ravage from the Let's try that again. Here is G1 Cassette Ravage compared with the Netflix Soundwave, and the scale is not that bad actually. That's a pretty good scale. Yeah. He may be a little bit too big, but it's a good scale. Yeah, that's a good scale. But anyway, let's move on to the main event, which is Covert Agent Ravage. So, chop. And here we have Covert Agent Ravage. And, yeah, I do like the Beast mode. Even though he never transformed into a Beast mode in the show, it still looks pretty good. I still like it, yeah. it's definitely more cohesive than the Trans-Art Ravage. The Trans-Art Ravage, you just lay him down in his face and that's it. Yeah, that's the transformation. But this one is actually, you know, more intuitive and more clever, and you'll see why when we get down to the transformation into robot mode. So, but yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, I will say, looks really, really good in my opinion. And yeah, and you can see under here that's the robot mode chest. And well, the transformation is ridiculously simple, so it's not that hard. So anyway, but yeah, the head sculpt is definitely really well done. Love the red eyes, and I love that he can open and close his mouth. And can reveal some paint abs in the mouth. You can see the red tongue right there, and then the silver teeth, and that is amazing. Both the upper jaw and bottom jaw is painted, and that's amazing. That's wonderful. That's wow. I love the texturing, you know, for the molding. You see like the fur details, and you can see the white top right here on his head. And I think that's cartoon accurate. I think he had that in the show. So yeah, what's this hole? What's this screw hole? I don't know, but I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not complaining. You got these silver thighs right here. Well, that's for robot mode, and getting his tail right here. And you can see he does share some parts with Cheetor. So we'll see what parts he shares, you know, when we get down to the comparison. So yeah, looking pretty cool. I do quite like it. His articulation is pretty much the same as Cheetor, so you don't really need to see it. You know, you have seen the articulation with Cheetor and Shadow Panther, so I don't really need to I don't really need to explain the articulation with this figure. The only thing that was added to the articulation is the tail hinge, so the tail can move. Yeah, he can wag his tail. And of course, near the head is on a ball joint, so it does have that right there. So, and the open and close mouth gimmick. So yeah, so there you have that. But other than that, everything else is pretty much the same as Cheetor's articulation. So yeah, so I don't really need to go. I don't really need to show off the articulation that much. So yeah, but anyway, but yeah, looks pretty good in my opinion. I do quite like this beast mode right here. And just, oh wait, before we get down to comparisons, he does come with some weapons of his own. He comes with 2 of his guns. That's pretty cool. Nice sewer barrels. Nice, very nice. Per the instructions, they want you to store on these slots right here, like this, with the barrels facing backwards, so like so. And this kind of gives you like the look of G1 Ravage, because he does have these weapons on the sides of his legs. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that option. So that's really nice. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyway, let's move on to some size comparisons. Just because here we have Covert Agent Ravage compared with the Netflix Ravage and the G1 Cassette Ravage that he comes packed with. So yeah. So of course, Covert Agent Ravage in his beast mode is definitely bigger than the other 2 Ravages, like, you know. But yeah, but this is a nice comparison to look at, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah. But if you want to have, like, you know, the 2 Ravages, you know, from the same set together, there you go. There you have the 2 Ravages together, and they look really, they look cute together, don't they? They look cute together. But anyway, let's move on. For the next comparison, here we have Covert Agent Ravage compared with the Kingdom Deluxe class Cheetor, and as you can see, the front legs of the beast mode are the same with Cheetor, and of course the lower legs of the robot mode / beast mode, for the back legs anyway. Yeah, the back legs are pretty much the same. Well, from the knee to the feet right here. But the thighs are definitely different from Cheetor, and that's pretty much it on what they share. They pretty much share the beast legs. That's it. Other than that, everything else on Covert Agent Ravage is a brand new mold. So that's pretty cool. I do quite like that. Yeah, I like how he shares parts with Cheetor, but at the same time he's a new mold. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, because I don't really feel like he's a heavy retool of Cheetor. I feel like he's like, oh no, I feel like he's just he's a brand new mold while sharing some parts with Cheetor. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So let's move on to the next size comparison. just because here is Covert Agent Ravage compared with the Kingdom Voyager class Tigertron. And finally, here we have the family right here. We got all the Kingdom Predacons so far, and we just need one more to go from Kingdom. That's Pterosaur, and yeah, then we're pretty much done with the Kingdom line in terms of the Predacons, because the rest of the Predacons will be in the Legacy. So, but yeah, as far as Kingdom goes, yeah, we're pretty much done with the Predacons. Just need Pterosaur, and that's it. So yeah, we have Paleotrax, Shadow Panther, Black Arachnia, Vertebrake, Waspinator, Megatron, Scorponite, Rectonite, and finally we have the Covert Agent Ravage compared with the rest of the Predacons. So yeah, I love these guys. I love these figures, and only 2 of them are females, but that's fine. And yeah, it's a really well done family of Predacons, and I love these figures. Absolutely love them. And only 4 of them didn't really appear in the Beast Wars cartoon, but I just include them anyway. So yeah. But yeah, a nice looking family of Predacons, and I love them all. Yay! Can't wait for Pterosaur. Yes! Yes! Anyway, so let's move on. I think that's pretty much it for the Ultimate Comparisons. Okay, so I think we are pretty much done with the Beast Mode. Whoa, one more thing to talk about. When you get this figure in hand, you want to make sure you want to swap these 2 legs, because these legs, they were misassembled out of the box, so you need to pop them off of the ball joint, and yet you have to swap them around and pop them back on. So it's not a hard fix, it's an easy fix. So it just takes 1 second to do it. So there you go. That takes a couple of seconds to do it. So yeah. So now he's perfect. So so now, without further ado, let us transform Ravage into his robot mode. So let's just take off his weapons right here. I mean, you don't really have to, but I take them off because it's easier that way. So now what you want to do is you want to take the tail and flip this up a little bit. You can take the legs and bring them down, and these legs do transform the exact same way as Cheetor. So just bring this up and bring the feet down, and there you go. And take this around, flip that up, and bring the leg down, and there you go. The legs are done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Some of the joints are quite loose on mine, but anyway. So let me zoom out a bit so you know what I'm doing. So anyway, so now what I want to do, you want to take the head section right here. You want to unclip that and push these panels in like so. So when you go back into Beast Mode, you can see how this is a clever trick right here. So this is a clever bit of transformation. When you transform this guy from robot to Beast Mode, you push this in, and you tap that in, and that fills in the gap, and that's pretty cool. I like that. I really like that. Anyway, you want to push this out and just rip out the chest like so, and just bring these around, flip these around just like so. Just keep flush against his back. There we go. And just rip out his arms like so, and just untab them, rotate them at the bicep, and rotate them at the wrist. So that everything is oriented properly. And the same thing on the other side. Just bring this down, rotate at the bicep, rotate at the wrist, and there we go. And just bring all this down, and this big section right here will tab into a slot right in there. So just tap that in and clip all this in. Make sure everything is nice and secure. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo! We are done. So there you have Mr. Covert Agent Ravage fully transformed into his robot mode, and he looks fantastic in my opinion. Look at this robot mode, and wow, just look at it. Look at the design of this robot mode. This looks so good. I'm in love with this figure. I love it. Anyway, wow, this is a really well done Beast Wars Ravage, and I absolutely love it. I think this is the best mainline Beast Wars Ravage figure that we have ever gotten. This looks so good. So good. Oh my goodness. And let's get him closer so you can take a look at the head sculpt. Yeah, it's the same head sculpt as the beast mode. Same head sculpt, but it still looks really nice and cartoon accurate. And the chest looks, oh, look at that mechanical detail. Look at the gold paint, the nice silver and red crotch right there, nice silver and gold thighs. And looks really, really nice. Nice Predacon symbol right here, and it's more refined on my copy of the toy. So nice Predacon symbol on the shoulder. I wish you had the Decepticon symbol on this shoulder as well, but it is what it is. But yeah, really, really, really well done robot mode, and yeah, really, really cool. I really dig this figure. Really, really dig it. Nice silver toes, and yeah. And you got the junk hanging off his back. And again, it's a backpack, so I don't really care about the back, because I don't really display my figures like that. No, I display my figures facing the front, you know, facing me. So the front is all that matters. I don't care about the back. No, not one bit. No. So yeah. But yeah, all around though, really, really well done robot mode. It's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, it looks really, really good. Oh my gosh, this is a great set. I love this set. I love this set so much. So yeah, but anyway, in terms of the articulation robot mode, of course, you got the ball joint at the head right here. You can look left and right. Of course, you can open and close his mouth, and the shoulders, they can move in and out. You can rotate a full 360, and due to transformation, you do have like some kind of a butterfly joint, I guess. You can move the arm to the front like that, I guess. Hey, it's a thing you can do. Alright. And you do have a bicep swivel right here, and a double jointed elbow, which is really, really cool. And you do have a wrist swivel, and that's gonna make a lot of people happy. Yes, he does have a wrist swivel, and he also has a waist swivel, and that's gonna make a lot of people happy as well. So who loves waist swivels? Normally I don't care about wrist swivels and waist swivels, but seeing a Covert Agent Ravage having a waist swivel and a wrist swivel, that's a bonus. That's a bonus for me anyway. The legs can move up that far, can move back. Only that far, because this black piece is getting in the way. He can pretty much do the full splits, which is really, really cool, really nice. And you do have a swivel above the knee, but mine is like really, really tight. It's really, really snug, really, really snug. You do have a knee joint, slightly under 90 degrees of bend, and you do have your ankle tiltage right there, and that is awesome. I love ankle tilts, and the figure has ankle tilts. That helps a lot with the articulation, so yay, he has ankle tilts, and that makes me happy. And the feet can move up and down if you really want them to, so yeah, he does have everything, you know, every bit of articulation that he needs, so yeah. Definitely perfect in terms of the articulation. So definitely a 10 out of 10 for the articulation. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So of course you can give him his weapons. Yeah, these joints are a little bit loose on mine, but it is what it is. He can still stand nice and easily. So anyway, so you can take his weapons, and of course you can store these on the thighs, but I prefer to have him holding these weapons. So just put them into his hands, and there we go. Put them into his hands, if I can. Anyway, just put it into his hand, like so. Plug this in, there we go. And of course he can shoot some Maximals down, or shoot some Autobots, because since he's still technically a Decepticon, he's just reformatted into a Predacon, so. But his allegiance still lies with the Decepticons, because in the Beast Wars cartoon he just says, Decepticons forever! Anyway. That's what he did. That's what he did, so. But yeah. Pretty cool. So, now, for a size comparison. You stay standing, man. Here is Covert Agent Ravage compared with the Kingdom Deluxe class Cheetor, and as you can see, Ravage is a little bit taller than Cheetor. With the Kingdom Voyager class Tigertron, just because with the Netflix War for Cybertron Voyager class Soundwave. And finally, here we have Covert Agent Ravage compared with the rest of the Predacons from the Kingdom toy line, and they look so good together. And man, I can't believe I have all these Predacons, and they look really, really good together. They're all fun to mess with. They are all really, really well done figures, in my opinion. Especially Black Arachnia. Black Arachnia is like so well done. And Waspinator is well done as well. Scorponok is also really well done, although he's a little bit a stumpy boy. But I still love him. And Shadow Panther as well. Yeah, Rectonite, Paleotrax, Vertebrake. The fossilizers are really well done in my opinion. They're all fun to mess with. And of course you got the Lord Megatron from Beast Wars, and yes. And so yeah, really, really well done in my opinion, and I love these figures. I love these figures so much. And I can't wait to get Pterosaur because he's gonna look so good with the team. So yay! But anyway, so that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Warp Cybertron Trilogy, Covert Agent Ravage, and Decepticons Forever Ravage. And this is a really, really nice set in my opinion. Now in terms of the Decepticons Forever Ravage, which is G1 Cassette Ravage, it's a nice toy. It's a fun toy to mess with. It's nothing fantastic, nothing spectacular. It's just a G1 toy. So yeah, it's just an 80s figure, and that's it. That's all I can say. It's fun to mess with, and yeah, so he definitely deserves a 3 out of 5 for me. So yeah, nothing great, nothing fantastic. I just put him as a 3 out of 5 because he's a fun toy. He's just a fun toy with little articulation and easy transformation. But for the main event, which is Covert Agent Ravage, I think the figure is absolutely well done, and the robot mode looks really, really good, and the beast mode looks good as well. Even though he never transformed into a beast in the Beast Wars cartoon, the beast mode still looks really good for the figure itself. And yeah, really, really cool in my opinion. Nice paint apps as well. I love the Predacon tattoo on his shoulder, and yeah, very, very nice and quite cartoon accurate for the most part. Yeah, he does share some parts with Cheetor, but that's okay. It's fine. I still think it's a cool idea for him to share some parts with Cheetor, and while being a new mold himself. So that's pretty cool, because the only parts that he shares is the lower legs and the front legs of the beast mode, and that's it. So everything else on this figure, is brand new. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Love the weapons. I love his weapons. I absolutely love it. So yeah, nice detail, nice paint. So yeah, really, really well done. The articulation is pretty much perfect. He has all the joints that he needs in order to be posed really well. So yeah, he has all the joints. So he has a fun transformation, very intuitive, and yeah, very, very cool in my opinion. So so if I were to rank Covert Agent Ravage from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I would just give him a good, since I have no issues, like, I mean, some joints like the feet are a little bit loose on mine, so so I guess I'll give him a good 9.5 out of 10. So definitely he could have been better by just tightening up these joints, but all in all though, everything else I don't have any issue with. So yeah, 9.5 out of 10. It's a great figure, definitely the best mainline Beast Wars Ravage you could ever find on the market right now. So yeah, it's a nice addition to your Beast Wars dudes, Beast Wars collection, and yeah, I love it. I love this figure so much. I can't believe I have it. I can't believe I have this set, because this is actually a Hasbro Pulse exclusive set, and I can't believe I have it. Wow. And I didn't get this set from Hasbro Pulse. I actually got it from a shop called TF Toy, from the website called Shopee. So yeah, TF Toy is where I got this set from, and I got it for a good price. So yeah. I was lucky enough to get the set for a really, really cheap price. So yeah, and I think this is worth it. This is definitely worth getting. It's a fun set. It's a fun set. Yeah, really, really well done in my opinion. So I guess that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, or if this is your first time on the channel, and if you wish to watch more reviews on the channel, or if you wish to see more reviews on the channel, feel free to subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. Feel free to subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Transformers Kingdom reviews playlist for any videos I may have missed. So I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Former Cybertron Trilogy, Covert Agent Ravage, and the Decepticons Forever. Blah, 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 blah. Wow, my tongue doesn't really want to work today. Anyway. Let's try that again. And that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Former Cybertron Trilogy, Covert Agent Ravage, and Decepticons Forever Ravage. And that's pretty much it. And yep, blah, 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 blah. Wow. I'm so sorry, guys. My tongue doesn't want to work today. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But anyway, let's try that again. There you have the Transformers Former Cybertron Trilogy, Covert Agent Ravage, and Decepticons Forever Ravage. And this is JJ Abrams signing off. Peace out. Yay!